When you scroll through the scorebooks across the area last week, you'll quickly stop on the Chestatee girls. Senior post Logan Wiggins scored a combined 56 points and pulled 27 rebounds in 3 games last week, including double-double performances against number 1 Jefferson and Class 7A Milton. So there's no question what gave the Lady War Eagles the edge last week. This is Gaining the Edge, powered by Conditioned Air Systems.
I love Logan. She's the most fun person, and on the court she's super encouraging, and you can count on her to go and do her best. And I know, no matter who we're playing, no matter what we're doing, she's always going to be there, and she's consistent. And she got to guard some big people sometimes, but that doesn't scare her. She's found a spot where she's consistent in that and what she can give us.
I think she's much more confident this year than she was last year. She got a lot of valuable experience last year, but I don't know if she was as confident in herself as me and the coaching staff and her teammates were in her. I think now she feels much more comfortable in her abilities, and she's playing like it.
Last week, when we kind of got shut down for school, it was kind of just an eye-opener that soon enough, basketball could be shut down. So kind of at this point, you got to go into this every game like it's your last and just play like it's your last. So I'm just trying to have fun with this my senior year.
We had a big week last week with 2 region games, one against the number 1 team in the state. Both of those teams, North Oconee and Jefferson, had a big that was a matchup problem for us. And Logan stepped up to the plate and played well against both of them. She was scoring the ball well, defending well as getting the boards.
Coach came in and talked to us about how it was the number 1 team in the state, and we had to show and prove that we could be up there with them. And I wanted to go out and showing, because I've always been the underdog going into games, and coaches have never looked at me as a key player, and I wanted to prove to every team in our region that I can be a key player in a game.
I like defense, and so defensively, I love Logan because you always count on her. She's going to do her job, no matter what that is. And offensively, when we're hitting rollers, she's going to be there. She's going to be where she's supposed to be, so we can throw up those passes and we can trust her to go get it and to make plays. And so it's just really fun that you have someone that we can rely on and trust that much.
At the very beginning of the season, most of our players got quarantined. We were playing games with 6 players, 8 players. So we really just need to learn how to work together as a team, and we have to show that we can play every position on the court.
We're just grateful that we get to play basketball, because every one of those girls out there, we love basketball. And you can tell we love each other and we love doing it. And so when half our team got quarantined and stuff, we're just glad we got the opportunity to play, even though we didn't play with our whole team. And so every chance we get, we're going out there like it could be our last.
And we've got some young kids in the rotation that would be struggling in a normal season just because they're freshmen, sophomores, not with much experience. So to put this on top of that, we've had to really rely on our upperclassmen to kind of help bring them along, and they've done a very good job of it. I think that we are hitting our stride now. And I'm excited for the rest of the season, what it holds for us.
I think we are talented enough. I think we play hard enough to do big things, but mentally is where we have a disconnect in our Jefferson game. It was mental. And I think part of that is we have a lot of young kids that we rely on, and, they got to grow into that. And even me, I'm still growing into it, and I'm a junior, And so, it starts in practice. Just being mentally zoned in and ready to go every game is going to help us win big games.
We got to play as a team, and we can't drop our heads midway through the game. Even if we're down, we have to keep fighting to put us back on top during the game, and we just got to play like we know how to play.
The one consistent that we've had is the effort and the competitiveness. In the past couple of years with me being here, I've had to really drag that out of them. That's one great thing about this group is they care, they're competitive, they're giving great effort, and as soon as we can kind of mesh together in terms of our on-court chemistry, as long as that effort stays consistent, I'm very excited about what the rest of the season will hold for us.